Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing tons and tons of laundry for you guys. So this was about a month's worth of laundry that had piled up just because real life happened and I'm not perfect. So I let my laundry pile up. And this huge pile of laundry did take me about 5 days to complete, so it did take quite a while. So if you are looking for some laundry motivation, stick around and watch me tackle this mountain of laundry in my living room. So doing this much laundry is not typical for me. I usually do my laundry every 2 weeks, and I don't know if that is typical for a lot of people because I watch a lot of videos here on YouTube, cleaning motivation and laundry motivation, stuff like that. And what I notice is that a lot of people like to do like one load a day, so they tend to like to stay on top of their laundry. But I am not like that. I like to do my laundry every 2 weeks, and that's just because I feel like if I continuously do laundry every single day, my kids will just wear the same like 4 or 5 outfits because they have their favorite outfits, and every time I do laundry, it's always those outfits that they will grab automatically. And so like I said, I feel like if I just do my laundry once a day and continuously have those favorite outfits clean, then that is all they're gonna wear, and then all of the rest of the stuff in their closets don't get worn. And so I just feel like it is a waste. Like, why am I gonna buy all of these clothes if my kids aren't even gonna wear them? So that is why I like to do my laundry every 2 weeks.
Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego.
So this is another one of those videos that I had actually filmed about 5 months ago. And so you will notice that I don't have any of my fall decor up, and that's just for that reason. This was actually right after we got back from a dance competition. So we went to Phoenix for my daughter's dance competition and we had a lot of fun. And I remember at this time it was still pretty cold here where we live, and so going to Phoenix was awesome because I was just so happy to finally be somewhere where they had warmer weather. So I don't know, it's just kind of interesting looking back and just remembering how I felt at that time. But what I'm doing right here is I am just going through and sorting all of the clothes. And this is not typically how I do my laundry. So what I like to do is I will just wash mine and my husband's clothes separately, and then I will wash my daughter's clothes separately, my oldest son, and then my second youngest son. They share a hamper, so they don't go through as much clothes as my daughter does, just because she likes to change her clothes like 3 times a day. So she'll wear her uniform to school, she comes home, then she'll put on her leggier clothes is what she calls them, and then after that she puts on her pajamas. So she likes to wear at least 3 outfits a day, and sometimes 4. Like if she has dance that day, then she will change into like something for dance. So it'll be between 3 or 4 outfits that she wears a day. So she does go through a ton of laundry, but my boys don't. And so my 2 boys, I will wash their clothes together, and then my youngest, my baby, he has his own hamper in his room. So typically what I'll do is on say day 1, I will go through and wash mine and my husband's clothes, and I'll also wash like our towels and stuff, any sheets or bedding, and I'm usually able to get all of that done on day 1. And then on day 2 I will go through and wash all of the kids' clothes, and that is usually about 3 loads on day 2. So I can typically get all of our laundry done in 2 days, and that is washing every 2 weeks. But as you can see in this video, our laundry did get pretty crazy, and so I literally just mixed everything up together. All of my clothes, my husband's clothes, the kids' clothes, all of the clothes were just mixed all in one. And so that is something that is a little unique about this video. It's not something that you would typically see on my channel.
Posiciones que no te hace solo con decirlo ya te erizó la piel. Yo soy all inclusive mejor que un motel y tú lo sabes. Baby, que tú te ves bien fina con ese Versace divina. Sabes que vinimos a hacer, que vinimos a hacer. Baby, que tú te ves bien fina con ese Versace divina. No hay conciencia, bebé.
Another thing that I wanted to mention was when it comes to mine and my husband's clothes, I do sort them with, lights, darks, jeans, the typical way people sort laundry. But when it comes to my kids, I honestly just wash all of their stuff together. Like, I don't sort their clothes. So I will grab like my daughter's hamper, and what I do is I go through her clothes and I will turn them all right side out, because for some reason kids just like to take their clothes off and they're always inside out, and I just feel like washing clothes inside out doesn't clean them as well. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just go through, turn them all right side out. I'll spray them with stain remover if I need to. And then I do pick through and take out the whites, because I will wash their whites separately with my whites. And then I just go ahead and throw everything in one load. And it's just easier for me that way. Like, kids go through clothes so quickly and they just tear them up. And so I just feel like, whatever, I just go ahead and wash them all together. But when it comes to my clothes and my husband's clothes, I do like to take a little better care of them, just because we're not growing, and so we're gonna have these clothes for years and years to come. And so yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that little interesting fact about how I do my laundry. For laundry products in this video, I am using the laundry pods. They're just the Members Mark ones from Sam's Club. I use Unstoppables, Downy Unstoppables scent boosters, and I like to use a little bit of the OxiClean stain remover powder in each load, along with the Lysol laundry sanitizer. And for fabric softener, I am using Members Mark brand as well. I haven't introduced myself yet in this video, so I wanted to go ahead and do that for anybody who might be new here. My name is Veronda. I am a stay-at-home mom, current stay-at-home mom. I do have a license in respiratory therapy, but I am a mom of 4, and so right now it just makes more sense for me to stay at home because the cost of daycare is really expensive. And so if I were to work, then it would be pointless. I would just be pretty much working to pay for daycare. So luckily my husband does have a good job where I am able to be a stay-at-home mom right now. I do still currently have my respiratory license. It is up to date, so I could go back to work if I needed to. But for now, I am just going to stay home and raise these kids until they are all school age, and then we will see what I want to do from there. But like I said, I am a mom of 4. I have 3 boys and 1 girl. They are 10, 7, 3, and 1 years old. And they are definitely a handful, but I am just so blessed to be their mother.
Of our romance, you make me feel so alive. Always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me.
So when it comes to laundry products, I am definitely not the type of person who likes to stick with any certain brand or type. I do like to mix it up every now and then. And this is something that does drive my husband crazy. When I say I like to mix it up, I like to try different products. And I also like to mix and match different scents together. And my husband is the type of person where he's like, why don't you just get the laundry detergent and the fabric softener that matches along with the same scent of scent boosters? But for me, I'm like, no, I'm gonna try this laundry detergent that is a different scent from the fabric softener, and then like a different scent for the scent boosters. I don't know, is anybody else out there like that? Like, are you the type of person that has to have all of the scents match, or are you okay with like mixing stuff up? I don't know, I just think it's fun to try different scents and like blend them together and just make like a whole new scent. And so far it has worked out for me. I haven't had any issues where what I had mixed together didn't smell good in the end. So yeah, I'm just interested to see if there's anybody else out there who is like me, or if you are like my husband and you want everything to smell the same and match.
Now I found my true home. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me.
Doing my laundry like this is definitely not something that I ever want to have to do again, just because it was a lot of work. As you can see here, as I am taking the clothes out and folding them, I'm just like bouncing back and forth between all of the kids' clothes, and everything is going to be going into a separate room here in the house, which, like I said, is not typical for me to do it this way. Like when I do laundry, usually it's all of my husband and I's clothes where they all just go into one room, where I can just like take the laundry basket into that specific room and sort the clothes that way, as opposed to here where I had to pull out one of our folding tables to have somewhere to fold the clothes and kind of like store them. And it was just a lot more work having to do it this way, where I was just like bouncing from room to room. And if you look on the corner of the table there, it has a lot of my son's clothes, and I knew that I still had a lot of their clothes that were going to be coming out of the wash. So I didn't want to put those away right away, and it was definitely bugging me having this table out here with just clothes sitting on it for a couple of days. But like I said, I just didn't want to put the clothes away until all of them were washed, and then I could just take them all together.
I'm a hiatus, baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to personal. We just building. It's my season.
Doing all of this laundry definitely took a lot longer than I had anticipated it taking. I had mentioned in the beginning that it took me about 5 days to get all of this laundry done, and that was just because we had this stomach bug go through the house like the day after I started doing the laundry, and so I was just like having to tend to the kids, and it was just a lot going on. I do think that it probably wouldn't have taken me as long if we didn't have that happen. I'm thinking maybe 3 days. But yeah, it was just so hard having like sick kids home from school, and then with stomach bugs, it's really hard on the little ones because they're not wanting to like eat anything or drink anything. You have to be very careful with that. Coming from a medical background, I know how dangerous it can be for little kids, especially like toddlers and babies, to get dehydrated. And so I was just really trying my best to keep these little boys hydrated because they were just not wanting to eat or drink anything. And so I was starting to get a little concerned. So in between all of this laundry, I was tending to them and then just trying not to get sick myself. But in the end, I did end up getting sick, which that was not fun. But yeah, like I said, I do think that it wouldn't have taken me as long if that hadn't happened. But that is life, and it did happen.
Off screen, taking time out to be and live my life.
No es difícil decir que te amo, pero no sé si estoy mezclando una vez más lo que me das y lo que quiero. De pronto ya no sea mi realidad. No sé si es amor, es que quiero estar solo. La soledad me hace preso, la condena son tus besos. No sé si es amor, es que no quiero estar solo. A veces la paso lonely, no es tu culpa, I'm sorry.
So when laundry pods started to become popular, I decided to go ahead and try them, and I absolutely loved them because, well, before I had used just regular liquid laundry detergent, but I found that I was always wanting to add more than was recommended. For some reason, I just felt like it was going to make my clothes cleaner, but then I would run out of laundry detergent quickly. And so when I started using laundry pods, I really loved them because it's a lot easier to not overdo it and not use too much. So I just follow the recommendations. If it's a small or medium load, I will just use 1 pod. And then if it is a large load, then I go ahead and use 2 pods. But I wanted to know if you have a specific laundry pod brand that you like to use. Right now, I do like the Members Mark brand. Well, I've only tried Members Mark and Tide Pods, and I used to like Tide Pods, but there is one thing that I noticed that happens with Tide Pods that is annoying to me, and that is that sometimes it'll leave like blue stains on clothes. Like a lot of my lighter clothes, it doesn't happen every time, but sometimes I just think the detergent doesn't fully rinse out, and so when I get my clothes out, they'll have blue stains all over them, and that's just really annoying to me because I don't typically notice the stains until after I pull them out of the dryer, and then at that point I'm just like, I don't want to put them back in the wash and like re-rinse them, but it seems like that's what you have to do to get those blue stains out of them. And I did notice that it was more of an issue with my top load washer and dryer. It seemed like every single time I would use them, that was happening. And so I had resorted to having to cut the Tide Pod, having to cut it with scissors and then pouring it into the liquid detergent dispenser on the machine, and that was just really annoying. And so that's when I decided to go ahead and try something else, and I switched to Members Mark, and that didn't happen with them. And I've been using the Members Mark brand ever since, but recently I decided to go ahead and try Tide Pods again because I went to go purchase my Members Mark brand detergent pods and they didn't have any. All they had were the Tide Pod ones. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and give it another shot, because I do have the front load washer and dryer now, and the washer is really good at rinsing. Like, it has the turbo wash feature on it, where it's just a lot better at getting the clothes fully rinsed. And so far, I think I've only had it happen once where it didn't fully rinse, and I believe it might have been on like a gentle cycle, to where for some reason it just didn't fully rinse out the Tide Pod. But I was kind of annoyed with that, and so I will probably switch back to the Members Mark one. But I just wanted to know if you guys have any laundry pod brands or anything that you really like, or if you have had the same issue that I have had with Tide Pods.
My, my, my. Like, oh my God. Don't let anyone hold you down just because you are shining way more than the other could. Oh, oh. And the best part is that you're still so humble about it. 'Cause you know it's important.
So here I am gonna go ahead and wash my baby's clothes, and you might notice that I am wearing gloves, and that's just because, like I said, we have had this sickness going through the house, and the baby got diarrhea and just had a couple of blowouts, so his clothes were pretty nasty, and so I just didn't feel like touching that stuff without having some gloves on. And then I was gonna go ahead and fold all of the laundry that I had just taken out of the dryer. On this night, it was starting to get pretty close to bedtime, but I still wanted to get a couple of more loads done. I needed to do our jeans, and then I wanted to go ahead and throw a load of whites in. But I wasn't planning on folding the jeans or the whites until the next day. I just kind of wanted them to be in there and done and ready to be folded the next day. But you will see me here just going through and folding all of these clothes that I had pulled out from the dryer. And then you will see me go ahead and fold my baby's clothes. And on this night, I did want to watch a show, so I decided to go ahead and just take his clothes into the living room and just sit on the ground and fold them there while I was watching my show. And also, I just felt like I needed a break from standing, because I felt like I had been standing all day here at this table folding clothes. So it was a nice break to be able to just sit on the ground and fold clothes while I was watching my show.
There's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like, my, my, my. Like, oh my God. I got all the signs, but I couldn't run then. I don't blame myself, couldn't see it coming. I know that's how they do it. They drag you in just to leave you feeling stupid. Hey, don't call me up, I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around.
So I just wanted to know, are you the type of person who likes doing laundry, or do you absolutely hate it? I feel like people are either or, like either they absolutely hate doing laundry or they like doing it. And I am the person who does like doing laundry. Ever since I got this new washer and dryer set, I have been loving doing laundry just because it doesn't take as long, and I love the fact that my dryer will dry the clothes completely, and I definitely feel like having a good washer and dryer just makes the experience a lot better. But before getting this washer and dryer, I did hate doing laundry. But when it comes to laundry, the part that I like is sorting the clothes and putting them in the wash. But the part that I don't like is having to fold and put everything away. To me, that is just the worst part of doing laundry. I think it's because it is just a super tedious process having to go through everything, figure out what needs to be folded, what needs to be hung up, and then finding hangers. Like in my house, for some reason, it seems like we're always losing hangers, or I think a lot of times what it is my kids will break their hangers and so we'll run out, and so I'm constantly taking hangers from other rooms and moving them into my kids' rooms, and then before you know it, I have to buy more because it just seems like they are just constantly being broken or disappearing, or I don't know what the heck is happening to them. But yeah, when it comes to doing laundry, the folding and putting away is definitely the part that I hate the most, but actually sorting through and putting them in the wash is something that I do enjoy doing. Personally, I do enjoy watching cleaning motivation and laundry motivation videos. A lot of times, if I know I have a lot of cleaning to do and I just don't feel like doing it, what I like to do is I will lay in bed and go on my phone and just search cleaning motivation or laundry motivation, and then typically by the time I am halfway through one of those videos, I start feeling more motivated to get out of bed and clean myself. And so I just hope that my videos do that for you. That is my goal here, to help motivate you to get up and clean or tackle whatever job it is that you need to do. And a lot of times when I do get up and clean, I will have a video playing in the background. Just having it playing in the background does really motivate me to keep going and just get my own house in order as well. Are you the type of person that likes to have super strong scents when it comes to your laundry products, or do you prefer a more light scent? I would definitely say I am the person who loves strong scents, not only when it comes to my laundry supplies, but also when it comes to like my house and like candles and stuff that I choose. If I buy something and it doesn't have a strong scent, I definitely feel like I get super disappointed. I do have one of the Pura devices, which is kind of like a smart air freshener, and I absolutely love it. But one of the things that I find that is a little difficult is finding scents that I like, because you're ordering online, and so you're pretty much choosing something based off the description, and I found that I am not really good at trying to imagine what those scents are going to smell like. And there have definitely been a couple of times where I had ordered a scent and it was just way too light for me, to the point where I had to turn up the intensity of the scent all the way, and I just wasn't happy with it. So I would say I definitely do enjoy stronger scents, especially when it comes to my laundry. Like, I I like walking into my closet and just smelling those scent boosters and like crawling into bed and just smelling that super strong laundry smell. I don't know. That is just something that I do really enjoy.
Whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Sing for me, darling, it's been quiet for a day.
In my household, we do like to use white towels and sheets. I just feel like I like using white because, you know, you can bleach them and I just feel like they get a lot cleaner. I don't know why, for some reason, like if I have a darker towel, I just feel like if there is something like dirty on there, you're not really gonna know. It could still be there, but you're not really gonna be able to tell because it's dark. And so I do like to have white sheets and towels, but I do notice that a lot of times when like family members or, you know, friends or people come over, they're always asking like, why do you have white towels and sheets? And a lot of times like my family members will tell me that they're afraid to like wipe their hands, or sometimes my sister will come and spend the night and then she's always apologizing because when she goes to wash her face, the towel will have a little bit of like makeup on it and stuff like that. I'm like, no, it's fine. You know, that's the whole reason we got the white, is because we like to see when it is dirty, and then also when we wash them and clean them, we like to know that they are clean. But I do notice that over time, my towels do start to get a little dingy, and so every couple of years, I do have to throw the old dingy ones out and purchase new ones. And this is also a reason why I don't like to have like darker colored towels, because I feel like you actually can't really tell when it's time to get rid of them and buy new towels. And a lot of times you will just continue to use them over and over again, even though you should probably get rid of them and buy new ones. I have tried a few different products that are supposed to like get the dingy look out of the towel, but a lot of times I just feel like it's just because the towel is getting old, and you know, it's better to just go ahead and throw them out and get new ones. And I do purchase my towels from Sam's Club. They are actually really good quality. They're super long, super soft and fluffy, and they sell them for a decent price. So if you are in the market for new towels, I would definitely recommend that you go to your local Sam's Club and check out their selection there.
Don't talk about it like you're crazy. You know damn well I can't replace you. Just say what you mean. Don't waste your time being mad at me. Say what you mean, say what you mean. And you'll get what you need, get what you need. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you. The way you look at me is absent. It's like you're walking through a labyrinth. Just say what's going on.
Alright guys, well this is going to be it for this video. I definitely did not expect this pile of laundry to take 5 days to complete. I was thinking it would take maybe 2.5 to 3 days, which I think it probably would have if I didn't have to take care of all of the sick people in the house. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Give me a thumbs up, it really does help my channel. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for stopping by my channel, for clicking on this video and watching it. I really do appreciate each one of you for that, and I will plan on seeing you guys in the next one.
My fault.